Greetings fellow Portal Masters and welcome back to another episode of Crash Dash. Last episode FreezeBlade won the Ring Boots trophy from Roller Brawl in an amazing contest during Crashmis. This time however, two new competitors step up to the plate and will try anything to win the trophy. Let's introduce them now. Stormblade has always claimed she was a fast Skylander, but today she has said she will prove that she soars above the rest. Spitfire is one of the most recognized Skylanders and Superchargers, but today he's had to prove that he's also the fastest. Will FreezeBlade defend his newly won title, or will one of the newcomers take the crown? Let's find out right now what the competitors will be facing off in. The contestants will be racing through the bandit train, facing up against multiple villains, side puzzles, platform jumps, and avoiding a cannonball barrage. To complete this challenge you must defeat Blubberbeard and unlock Meg's cage. Once the cage is unlocked, the timer will stop. The fastest Skylander wins. However, if a Skylander is defeated during their run, they are automatically eliminated. Good luck. Alright, so here we go. Stormblade is up to the plate first off. So right away the timer starts as soon as they enter the train. So here we go, Stormblade quickly flying through the first part there, ground as she's at her first slide puzzle, slipping it along. Easy puzzle for her, very simple, only gotta move two. She's into the first battle room here now. Here we go, she's taking out all the enemies. Now one of these enemies have a key. It's very obvious, as you can see the top right one has it. And she goes right after the top right one, taking the key. Look, she kept fighting the other ones though. Interesting tactic, she's got the key. She's heading out there now, she's on the first of the cannon barrage. She's waiting for it to come back here. That's the worst thing, is this is the biggest time killer, is waiting for these platforms to come back or to spin or anything like that. So you can see Stormblade luckily taking her time, hops into the next train. She's taking on these guys in the dark. It's hard to see. One of these guys is going to have a key. Which one could it be? We have no clue. One in the top, back, left hand. She got the key. She's heading towards the next room here. Very simple. The next room is a platform. She misses the platform, but it teleports her to the next side. Interesting display of events. She uses that to her advantage and flies through that part. Oh, no clue that was going to happen. I wonder if any of the other competitors are going to go for that one too. Quickly slides that puzzle into place. She heads to the next one. It's very hard to see in here because of all the smoke, thanks to the bad guys on this train here. She's quickly flying through this puzzle here, easily flying through every part, jumping over everything. Oh, look at this, close. And she makes it across. Beautiful move for Stormblade there. Now she has to defeat the big guy here in the middle to drop the key. And she gets it. She takes him out. She's got the key. The next room here is actually a puzzle. There is a key hidden somewhere in one of these boxes. Which one is it? Because there are 4 different platforms with different boxes in them, and it's changed every time. So the guys for FreezeBlade and Spitfire watching right now, it's going to be in a different spot. So this one isn't even really going to help them. It's going to give them the layout of the room, but that's it. Stormblade volunteering to go for. She gets the key, and here she goes, heads out of that room, heading towards the next platforming challenge with the cannon barrage in the background. She's doing perfectly fine here, jumping across every single box flawlessly. Look at that. She's not even taking a break right now. Oh, quick maneuver there, jumping back. Oh, she just missed a cannonball. Did you see that? So close. Stormblade almost got hit with the cannonball. She falls off the edge, and it boosts her to the end. That is a sweet tactic right there. She's at the second last puzzle here. Pushes that into the wall. Very simple. Oh, wait. I thought that was it. Oh, there it is. That's the ending right there. So Stormblade has it. She's moving on there now. Final big battle here. She gets the key from that guy. And one last puzzle heading towards Blubberbeard's final. I forgot his name there. This puzzle is a little bit confusing, but it looks like Stormblade proving how smart she really is, and she heads into the room. Oh, she falls off the edge but lands next to these two guys defending Blubberbeard's room, and she's heading in. There he is, the big man himself. Let's see how fast she can defeat Blubberbeard, because as soon as she gets that key, all she has to do is go open up Meg's cage, and then she has it over with. Let's see. She's taking him out. I think she's making good time here, I must say. And she takes out Blubberbeard. She's got the key, and she opens up Meg's cage. Stop the clock. Let her final time. We have 5 minutes. Wait, 5 minutes, 10 seconds, and 23 seconds. How will that hold up against the other two competitors? Alright, it is Spitfire's turn, and here we go. Spitfire has to beat Stormblade's time of 5 minutes, 10 seconds. Spitfire has been very confident heading into this. He thinks he's going to be able to beat this one pretty quickly, flying through the first set with grabbing the key, jumping across the moving platforms. He gets through that room really quickly. Now he's in his first fight. Now remember, one of these guys has a key on him, and there he is in the top right-hand corner. So Spitfire takes out one guy, takes out the next guy right away, and he grabs that key, and he's heading to the next room, and, well, injured, falls. Oh, he's taking advantage of what Stormblade did. He learned that you can fall out the edge and teleport you to ahead. Genius move by Spitfire. He's into this dark room here now. One of these guys has a key. Oh, and he goes right after the guy with the key, grabbing the key. Very simple for Spitfire there. Heads into the next room, doing the same thing again. Brilliant move. It's a brilliant idea for Spitfire. Spitfire was actually made it across with that dash move. That might actually cost him a tiny bit of time by doing that there. Easy push with that puzzle in the corner there. He heads to the next room. Whoa, he almost jumped across all those again. Oh, and he falls off the edge, boosts him right to the end. Unbelievable. And he goes right after the big guy in the next room. He knew he had the key. Takes him out. He's got the key, heading to the next room. Now remember, this is the room where the key is hidden, so we don't know. Spitfire doesn't know which box it is. It's not the same as Stormblade's, so he's just going to destroy every single box until he finds it. Who knows where it could be? If I'm not mistaken, Stormblade was on this side, so we'll see where it could be now. He's destroying them. Oh, he's found the key already, and he heads towards the next door. Simply put, he's heading on, continuing on. Oh, jumping across. Interestingly, how he's jumping across. Oh, he didn't. Oh, I don't know what that was all about, but I guess he remembered. I guess he remembered that, like, oh, I can just fall and I'll teleport right to the end. Just like that. Interesting thing right there. He heads to the next puzzle. Oh, looks like he had a minor mix-up there. But it looks like Spitfire's still confident. I mean, he's doing phenomenal right now time-wise. Finishes that puzzle, heading to the next boss. You gotta fight all these people. One guy has a key. There's the key. He sees him now. It was too dark for him to see it the first time. He grabs the key, heading to the next room. We got our final puzzle. One room left until Blubberbeard's final battle. He pushes that one off to the side. This was a very simple puzzle, but it is time-consuming, so it looks like Spitfire's going to do perfectly fine with it. Pushes the puzzles together, perfect. He heads to, falls off the edge, boosts him right to the next side. Genius move that Spitfire's doing here, and he takes out both those guys, and now he's got to face against the man himself, Blubberbeard. Spitfire's very strong, so it might take him long to beat Blubberbeard here. Interesting tactic. He's keeping Blubberbeard close to Meg's cage. I've got a feeling that as soon as he drops the key, he's going to open it. Blubberbeard's defeated. He grabs the key, opens the gate, stop the timer. Let's see what his final time is. That was about 4 minutes, if I'm not mistaken. 4 minutes, 27 seconds. That is a fantastic time. Can FreezeBlade beat that? So here we go. FreezeBlade is about to defend his title against Spitfire. Really fast time for Spitfire, so we're going to see how FreezeBlade holds up to that. Quickly grabbing that key, heading to the next area, the first puzzle right off the bat. He's been watching the other two go, so hopefully he's going to take what they did to heart, and he might be able to quickly get through this train. He goes after the first set of enemies here, taking them out pretty quickly there. One of them dropped. Oh, he knew exactly where the key guy was going to drop. That was pretty interesting there, that he knew exactly where it was going to go. Oh, he got caught behind one of his ice walls. That's going to cut into some time, but he's going for what Spitfire did too. Fantastic idea after that. Stormblade must be kicking herself after just finding that out, so he heads down to the next cart. This is the dark room. One of these guys has the key. He knows exactly where he's going to land. That's amazing. He was paying close attention to the last two Spitfires run. And he's jumping right off the edge, too. Amazing. I love how... Oh, he got stuck! That's going to cut into some time there, too. He got stuck in between the little spinning platform there, which is not good. He gets through that puzzle extremely quick. Flies across that. Oh, he did the same thing Spitfire did. Interesting. Oh, he is tearing through this course. He's doing fantastic, I must say. At the next part here, he has to defeat the big guy because he has the key. Looks like FreezeBlade's having no problem against him. A little advantage too, for some reason, I don't know why, but for some reason the whole train is more powerful for water Skylanders. I don't know if they gave FreezeBlade the advantage there, but FreezeBlade flying through this. He's got the key already. I was just explaining that's where it's hidden, but FreezeBlade heading to the next room, doing that quick advantage where he's jumping, where he's just falling off of the platforms here, flying to the end of the level. Look at that, easily making it to the next train. He gets to this puzzle now. It's a pretty simple puzzle. Hopefully he remembers the pattern that everybody else did. He looks like he's doing perfectly fine here. This is where Spitfire lost a tiny bit of time because he went the wrong way. Heads to the next room, taking out another big guy who has got the key. And he has it! Heading to the next room here now. and he's got one last puzzle. This is the last puzzle before you go to Blubberbeard's room. Well, he's still got one little battle in between. We'll see how FreezeBlade does with that one. Pushing that puzzle aside, and he completes it. Easy slide puzzle for him. Heads to the next room. Oh, interesting! He's done something different than everybody else did. Instead of falling down the hole, he decides to actually jump across, heads towards Blubber. We'll see how that's going to affect him now. He is so close to Spitfire's time right now. It is insane to see how fast he can complete Blubberbeard and open up Meg's cage. This is so intense. He is like neck and neck with him right now. He's got the key. He owns the Meg's cage. Top the clock. He's got to be right there with him. What does he have? 424, 3-second difference. FreezeBlade defends his title. In an extremely close race, FreezeBlade has defended his title against two very worthy challengers. Spitfire was extremely close, having a few mere seconds difference in the time, but this time wasn't enough. Congratulations to FreezeBlade on defending his title. What will be FreezeBlade's next challenge? Find out on the next episode of Crash Dash.